Hi, I'm Destiny, and this is Destiny with Destiny Tarot. Back with another video here. So, we're gonna do a pick a card today, and we're gonna ask, how are you leveling up on your haters? Just because it's a toxic topic I like to do sometimes, and it seems people just like enjoy these topics as well. So we're gonna go for it today. We're just gonna like do it, okay? But if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here. I love you. Hi Lala, thank you for being here. But I love you so much, and I really appreciate all of your support for my channel. To everybody who has already subscribed, has been watching. And if you are new here, welcome. Go ahead and just like subscribe, hit the bell button, like the video, do all the things, because we're gonna be together. We're like soul family. You clicked on the video for a reason today. So we're just gonna have some fun. We're just gonna we're gonna have some fun with this one. So we're gonna do 2 piles as well, and thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you. But 2 piles today, which same, if you've been here, you already know I've been using these ones. So yes, we're gonna do this for pile 1. It's just like, honestly, they're convenient. I have other crystals. These ones are just like here in the living room. So, and then this is going to be pile number 2. But yes, also welcome to my living room. That's where we've been together all along, if you've been curious. But yes, how are you leveling up on your haters? That's what we're going to find out today. It's just going to be like a fun kind of like gas you up kind of reading. And we'll do pile 1. I've actually been getting good about the timestamps. So if you would like to use a timestamp, especially for watching this in the future, go ahead. It'll be in the description box. So I've been doing the thing. Okay, so this is going to be pile 1. How are you leveling up on your haters? We're about to find out. Okay, so how are my pile 1s leveling up on their haters? 6 of Swords. Honestly, feel as if you found like a lot of inner peace. I like kind of wanted to say at the beginning, like, I'm just chilling, and that's kind of like the vibe I'm getting. Like, I'm in my living room right now. I have the door open, just like the patio door cracked a little bit. It's nice out, getting fresh air, like just chilling. I feel like your vibe is that kind of vibe. Yes, I'm glad you like the topic, Lala. And by the way, if you have any like topic suggestions, everyone, go ahead, leave it in the comments. I will consider any fun topics, like I'll consider them. I will. But yeah, I feel like you are just like at a much more peaceful state. 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is all about that energy of kind of like withdrawing into yourself. It's that card of meditation. So I feel like a big way that you're leveling up on your haters is you removed yourself from the drama. I feel like these haters might have been involved in some kind of drama, or maybe it's even people in your life who like enjoy drama, but you're not really like allowing drama. And not saying that these people are bad or anything like that. I mean, gossip and drama is like part of human nature, in my opinion. We all are involved in it in some way. It just seems like unavoidable. But anyways, I feel as if like a big way that you are leveling up on your haters, though, is that you're not like feeding into it. You know what I mean? So feel like that's a big part of that, of leveling up on your haters, because you're not going to feed into any kind of drama or gossip. Even like maybe if it's like the harmless stuff, you'll share a little bit here and there, because I don't feel like you're closed off or even judging these people. I feel like, I don't even know. I feel like calling them these people feels harsh as well. You're haters. But I feel like it's a little bit more lighthearted than that. Maybe you have some that are a little bit more serious where there has been drama, but I feel like a way that you're leveling up on haters, which I feel as if they're not in your direct vicinity. Like if you have any like real haters, they're like not near you. They're not like impacting your life, is the other vibe that I'm getting. Yeah, like really just that, like they're not impacting your life anyways, which I also feel is a way that you're leveling up on them, to be honest, because like how can a hater isn't really like an effective hater it's like not making a difference in your life and you don't care. I feel like maybe some of you are even indifferent to it or don't even know. Like, I feel like there might even be some people who are like secret haters who are just like in secret competition, but like you don't actually know about this. So I don't know. But also, that's just kind of like a secret fan. Like, I feel like part of the way you're leveling up on your haters is like they're kind of like secret fans of you as well, and that you're actually inspiring them to make changes in their own life because they've seen you progress so much. Like, feel like, especially like the vibe of like childhood friends or something, you know, like things like that, who maybe like you're still friends with on Facebook, but you don't communicate. Like, I'm also getting kind of like that kind of vibe, maybe, where it's like they're like haters, quote unquote, and you would know exactly who I'm talking about as well, but like they're not overtly haters. Like, they're not doing anything hateful, but they're not like openly supporting you either, and they just are like stalking and creeping to like keep up to date with the information on your life. I don't know, but I feel like honestly it's not bothering you at all. You're like kind of keeping to yourself, doing your thing, doing what you have to do for yourself. And with the 7 of Diamonds here, like another way that you're leveling up on your haters is it's like about to be your harvest season and everybody can see it. I feel as if there's certain things you've worked towards in your life, you've accomplished recently that like really it's starting to become visible. It's like visible enough outside of your scope, you know, because sometimes like when we make progress, like say if we're trying to lose weight and we lose say 1 or 2 pounds, well, we notice or know because we can see it on the scale, but other people probably are not going to notice that, you know, about us with such a small change. But I feel as if you're starting to enter like the next level. So like say for example, like if you were trying to lose weight, say now you've lost like 5 to 10 pounds, depending on your body size. Like 5 pounds can make a huge difference. But you see what I'm saying, where now it's like maybe if you have this larger long-term goal, then maybe you haven't quite reached that goal yet, but it's evident to people that you are well on your way. So like if you want to buy a home, or I don't know, just like insert your personal situation there. So I feel like a big way that you're leveling up on your haters pile, number 1, is that like your plans and your investments are starting to pay off and other people are actually noticing this, especially your haters. So that's pretty good news, pile number 1. So, you know, you're keeping to yourself, you are prioritizing your peace, and your manifestations are like coming in hot, and it's clear to you and everybody else like that you are about to reach some very, very major goals in your life. It's about to happen like before you even know it, honestly. I feel as if like the message that I'm getting, the side message from Spirit, is really just that like if you feel as if you've made progress so far, think about compounding that. Like all of your actions, I was thinking like all of your actions are kind of like acting like a savings account with interest right now, where like every single month it compounds. So like in the bank account that compounds interest, you know, you gain money and interest on top of the interest you made the month before, and so on and so forth. And like I'm feeling the same way with your manifestations and the way with like the effort that you've put in, to where maybe you've seen like these small wins, like maybe you made $20 in interest last month, or say even like $5, but the next month you make $7, and then you know on you know you get the vibe. But anyways, that this is also happening with whatever goal this is. So I feel as if there's something you've been working on very hard, you've been working for years, even for some of you. Like say if this is like your career, like you could really be working on that for years, right? And it just feels as if you've been diligently going and going just a little bit up and a little bit up, piece by piece, and it's about to compound and become like a very big win for you. So continue to move forward and push forward on whatever that goal is. Pile number ones. So 6 of crystals. So another big way that you are leveling up on your haters is definitely in your self-confidence. I feel as if, especially within the last 6 months to a year, I feel as if my pile number ones have significantly increased their personal self-confidence. Oh, Lala, I will definitely keep these in mind, which actually let me, I just went ahead and took a screenshot. Anyways, and hey, Philly Phil, thanks for joining. But yeah, a big way that you're leveling up on your haters pile number one is literally just like that level of self-confidence that you have. Like you have really, I don't know. I feel as if you've bloomed or you're starting to bloom. You know, it is spring here where I'm at, and like that's the vibe that I'm getting. Like the trees are starting to grow leaves again, and like the flowers are starting to come out, but they haven't really bloomed quite yet. And I feel like that's kind of the phase that you're in, where it's like people can now see your flowers, but they haven't bloomed, and they know that it's coming, and so do you. So you do need to keep pushing, okay? So yeah, continue to focus on yourself, put your energy into yourself and your projects, because it's definitely going to pay off in a very big way. So I feel like overall, like honestly with your haters, I feel like you have maintained the peace in your life. Like anybody who is really like a hater, like they're not actively a part of your life right now, so they're not bothering you. You are like working on your goals, and they are starting, like your efforts are really starting to pay off, and you're seeing how reaching your goals is actually more realistic than you initially thought when you started thinking about these things even up to like years ago. Okay, so that is really amazing, pile number ones. But that is what I have for you in regards to how you're leveling up on your haters. Okay, and then we will do pile number 2 here in a second. I really need a sip of water, which, as you know, is my phone stand. I promise I'm gonna like get something official so my water isn't behind you, but that's for another day. You know, your girl has a lot of things on her list in her mind, and that has been at the bottom. So I'm just trying to show up for you with what I got today, you know, make do. And maybe that's a message for somebody else out there too, because I feel like honestly, like if you're at a point in your life where it's like, okay, you can make what you have do, like why not? Like honestly, why not? Anyways, we're gonna move on. So this is gonna be our pile 2s, and okay, so we're gonna do a pile number 2. Lala, I don't go live every day. I try to, but yeah, so I try my best. Normally around this time of day when I do, and like normally on weekdays, so it's just like easier for me. But yeah, so this will be pile number 2. So how are you leveling up on your haters? We are about to find out, okay? How are you leveling up on your haters? The Empress. Wow, I feel like you're going through a major glow up, honestly. I feel as if you have completely transformed yourself. I feel like this is mentally, but also physically. I feel like physically you, oh my god, all the major arcana cards coming out is so crazy to me and so good. Queen of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay, 10 of crystals. So how you're leveling up on your haters, you have put in a massive amount of work into yourself, pile number 2s, okay? So you have put a great amount of effort into yourself, into your life, and I feel as if mentally as well. So maybe you go to therapy, read self-help books, like journal, do all the things that you need to do in order to heal yourself mentally, because, you know, as they say, like you got to change on the inside to reflect something else on the outside. And with the Empress card here, I feel as if you really have done that. I feel like you are starting to physically transform as well because of this additional love and effort that you've been putting into yourself. And that you feel the shift, and the people around you do as well. So a big way that you're leveling up on your haters is you're truly in this Empress energy. Some of you maybe even like just started a family, and that's the way that you're leveling up on your haters, is by having like this happy, loving family, like the family that you've desired to have. And then also, you know, it could even be a business. Like some of you are leveling up on your haters by literally like progressing in your career and your finances with this Empress card here. Hi Freya, thanks for joining. And then with the Queen of Diamonds, like again, this is like that energy of like being very stable, focus on your home, having like that motherly, nurturing energy as well. And it's definitely an abundant energy as well. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you, for my pile number 2s, like recently got a new job, recently got promoted, or if you're actively working towards one or applying for better jobs and like interviewing for better jobs as we speak. I feel as if that's really the energy of my pile number 2. Like you're very focused on the bag and then also yourself. Like I feel as if you are very focused on filling your cup first and worrying about others after the fact, which honestly, like that's what they say on the airplanes, like put your mask on first, worry about your neighbor after you put on your own mask. So yeah, you can't help others unless you help yourself. Like it's just the truth. And I feel as if pile number 2, like a big way that you're leveling up on your haters is that's what you're choosing to do. I feel like pile number 2, you honestly are the kind of people who have like very big hearts. And in the past, I feel as if these haters specifically, to be honest with you, are people who used to take from you. I feel like my pile number 2s, because you are so generous, kind, have big hearts, I feel like these haters like used to be able to guilt trip you and use your emotions against you in order to get what they wanted from you. I feel like you dealt with like a lot of takers, a lot of energy vampires in the past, and I feel like a big way you're leveling up on your haters is that you're not like this anymore. You have boundaries now. You are respecting yourself. You are respecting what you need for yourself. It's like honestly a big part of like, you know, for example, like say you come from a family that doesn't have as much money. Well, if you started to make okay money for yourself and you're doing well for yourself, all of a sudden, you know, there will be people in your life and in your family who pop back up who maybe didn't want anything to do with you, and you know, or friends that pop back up that normally didn't want anything to do with you, but now that you have something to offer, you know, they're popping back up and interested in what you have going on. And so I feel as if for my pile number 2s, like maybe you have some people in your life like that, to where like a way that you are really leveling up on them is you've changed. You're recognizing like when they're trying to cross those boundaries or when they're trying to use you and just benefit from what it is that you have and what it is that you've already built for yourself. And you're like honestly nipping it in the bud. And I feel as if it's not even causing you any problems at all, because you're no longer overextending yourself, and it really shows. And I feel as if it's very like it's showing in your physical appearance as well. And when you think about it, you know, if we're spending all this extra time like worrying about other people, worrying about helping them, working on their lives and their problems with them and for them, we're not really focusing on ourselves. So I feel as if like one of the ways that you're leveling up in your haters pile number 2 is that because you're not doing that anymore, you have this extra love, time, energy, money to put into yourself, and it's really paying off in a very big way, and you are transforming because of it. I feel as if pile number 2, a way that you're leveling up on your haters, is you are starting to become exactly who you've always wanted to be, and it's because you've taken this time to focus on yourself, learn who you are, and that is how you are leveling up on your haters, like really investing in yourself, okay? And with personal questions, Mandel, thanks for joining, by the way, but for personal questions, you can check out my link tree on my bio, and I have an Etsy account that has personal readings available. You can go ahead and check those out. But let's get some more cards, because I feel like those messages were just kind of repeating now. I'm like, you know, but honestly, that is really great. So I feel like you're just sitting in a really good place of self-love and like stability, honestly. 10 of Swords, the Emperor. What fell out down here? The World card. 6 of Cups. Okay. So, oh, also thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. But so with the 10 of Swords here, I feel like a big way that you're leveling up on your haters is you used to be a lot more in this 10 of Swords energy. You used to be a lot more in your head. You used to have a lot more anxiety. You used to like have more sleepless nights. You would be worried about things, worried about other people. And in the present moment, you're actually sitting in this Emperor energy. So a big way that you're leveling up on your haters is you went from 10 of Swords to straight up Emperor. Like, honestly, that is quite the transformation to just jump between the two. Like, I feel as if once you took your power back, you took your time back, your energy back, and started doing you, like, you quickly shifted, almost like overnight transformation into this new persona where you are standing in your power, focusing on what's best for you and focusing on what you got to do for yourself. And because of that, you are entering a completely new cycle of your life. I feel as if you have really learned the lesson. I feel as if these haters in specific will never be able to take advantage of you in the same way again. They will never be able to drain you of your resources, whether that be your time, energy, money, I don't know. Like, maybe some of them have tried to like stay on your couch before. I don't know, okay? But I feel as if like pile number 2, your haters are people who you literally have overextended yourself to and been too kind to. And I see that you will never do that ever again. Like, honestly, that's how you're leveling up on your haters. And honestly, they're very upset about it because some of these people used to feel like they could count on you and rely on you in a way that was not healthy, to be honest. So good for you, pile number 2. Set your boundaries, okay? Set those boundaries. But if you did like the video, that resonated, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell button so you know when I post a new video, as well as when I go live like today. But I love, love, love you, and I will talk to you so soon.